Deeply unsettling details are emerging in the aftermath of the brutal deaths of Rob and Michele Reiner. Revelations that make the tragedy even harder to process. Before they were killed, Rob and Michele Reiner quietly sent out holiday cards and bonuses to people close to them, small, personal gestures that would soon take on devastating significance. The couple was allegedly stabbed to death by their son, Nick Reiner, inside their Brentwood, California home on December 14th, a crime that has since shaken Hollywood and stunned those who knew them personally. Now, one of those final holiday messages has surfaced. Neda Soderqvist, who worked as a trainer for Michele Reiner, shared a photo of a handwritten note she received in the mail, a card written by Michele shortly before her death. In the note, Michele wrote, "Dear Neda, what can I say after all these years? We love each other, are mad at each other, and then just move on." She continued with a line that now reads like a farewell. "And it always works out. I hope you have a great holiday with your family who adore you. Love, Michele and Rob." Soderqvist posted the image on Instagram, explaining that the card arrived after the couple's deaths, along with the bonus they had arranged before the tragedy. She wrote, "Even from heaven, they are still making sure that everyone receives their bonuses." Soderqvist added that what touched her most were Michele's handwritten words and a long-standing ritual between them. According to Neda, Michele always made her promise not to give the bonus away, but to spend it on herself. In her emotional caption, Soderqvist wrote, "She knew me so well, but today, Michele, I promise you I'll keep $100 and the rest I'm going to donate in your honor to one of the most inspiring foundations that I know you love. Thank you for being my best friend, ride or die, someone who taught me self-worth, self-love, and I will keep your legacy going forever, and I'll give you the oath that I'll be here for your children." As these deeply personal moments come to light, official details about the killings are becoming increasingly restricted. Earlier this month, the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's Office confirmed that Rob and Michele Reiner died from multiple sharp force injuries, but access to further information has now been cut off. According to Deadline, the Reiners' death records have been shuttered under a court order requested by the Los Angeles Police Department. The department moved to keep the findings away from both the media and the public. The judge-approved order, which went into effect on December 29th, halts the public release of any investigative information, notes, reports, or photos related to the deaths. Under the order, the medical examiner is permitted to release findings only to assigned investigators, sealing off critical details as the case continues. Within hours, their 32-year-old son, Nick Reiner, was arrested. Prosecutors allege Nick killed both of his parents. Nick Reiner has been charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder, including a special circumstance allegation. He is currently being held at the Twin Towers Correctional Facility in Los Angeles. Nick has already made his first court appearance, but he did not enter a plea. At the request of his attorney, his arraignment was postponed until January 7th.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I just have a couple of quick words. First of all, and most importantly, this is a devastating tragedy that has befallen the Reiner family. We all recognize that. Our hearts go out to the entire Reiner family. There are very, very complex and serious issues that are associated with this case. Those need to be thoroughly but very carefully dealt with and examined and looked at and analyzed. We ask that during this process, you allow the system to move forward in the way that it was designed to move forward. Not with a rush to judgment, not with jumping to conclusions, but with restraint and with dignity and with the respect that this system and this process deserves and that the family deserves. So with that, we are set for January 7th for an arraignment. That's the next court date, and that's all I have to say at this point. There may be more at some other point, but today we're going to rest on where we stand procedurally, which is this was a continuance of arraignment. Nothing happened today substantively. We'll be back for an arraignment in the same department on the 7th of January. We'll see you then. Happy New Year.